I can't believe how excited I always get talking about this. I'm sorry, it just has a special place in my heart and in my life. It's just something that's beyond amazing. See what I did there? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brandon Aries, and welcome to the Sanctuary. If you look at the shirt, I think you know what this video is about. This past Monday, August 1st, was known as Spider-Man Day. Now, some of you may be wondering, Brandon, why is August 1st Spider-Man Day? Let me tell you. Back on August 1st of 1962, Amazing Fantasy number 15 came out, which marked the debut of Spider-Man. So August 1st of this year, 2022, marks 60 years since the debut of Spider-Man. And boy, what an icon he has turned out to be for so many people across the world. I've spoken about Spider-Man before on this channel. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a card right up here for you. But I also wanted to share some things in memory and in celebration of the 60th anniversary. So here's one fun fact. When I was a wee lad trying to learn the basic life functions, such as learning how to read and how to write, I had learned by reading my dad and my grandpa's old comic books. And you're not gonna guess what the first comic book I grabbed was. That's right. It was a Spider-Man comic. Hence why I say, since being aware of my existence, my favorite superhero has always been Spider-Man. I remember when I was like 3 or 4 years old, my mom got me these Spider-Man web shooters, right? And they were filled with silly string to kind of give the illusion of web shooting. And boy, did I have a field day with those. My entire room was covered, even the ceiling, with all this, quote, webbing. Needless to say, my dad was not a happy camper when he came home. Regardless of the months of grounding I had after that, it's still a fond memory my mom and I share. She also loves to bring up that for 3 years straight, I dressed up as Spider-Man for Halloween. I mean, he's the best superhero ever. Who wouldn't? Because of Spider-Man, I've also created a pretty great bond with someone. I still remember in middle school before The Amazing Spider-Man came out, my best friend Joe and I were in science class talking about the movie and how the sneakers on the bottom were a little weird and how we weren't a fan of the yellow eyes for Spider-Man. He also requested I put this clip of him before we went to see No Way Home.
Get dressed.
Gosh, love you, buddy. I know what some of you are probably saying. Brandon, Spider-Man isn't real. Why are you celebrating him as if he is? I am well aware that Spider-Man is a fictional character, but what this character has given me over the years, as well as maybe many of you, is very real. I feel like Spider-Man is just one of those characters that has the unexplained ability to bring people together. Spider-Man No Way Home was the culmination of nearly 20 years, 3 different eras of Spider-Man, all in one theater. And you can feel it in the air. Everybody was united watching this film. Whether your favorite Spider-Man was Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland, you were there for Spider-Man. I don't think that feeling will ever be felt again. And quite honestly, I'm content with that. The only other film that could possibly touch that feeling is Across the Spider-Verse, but we'll have to wait till next year to see that. Spider-Man is one of the best parts of myself. He's given me hope. He's given me the strength I needed to do things I never thought I could. And he's given me strong bonds with people that feel close to unbreakable. He is probably the most relatable character in all of comics, and he has proven time and time again that anyone can wear the mask. Anyone can be a hero. There's one small panel that I love that always motivates me where Spider-Man says, "We're not just our failures. As much as they hurt, we learn from them. Then we go out there and do our best to make up for them, even though we never will." Spider-Man was always the one that taught me that we are more than our failures. No matter how many times we get knocked down, we keep getting back up. Despite all the struggles and pain that we face, we can still find a way to overcome anything that life throws at us. Then, of course, what kind of Spider-Man video would this be without the greatest and oldest lesson learned from Spider-Man? That's right. With great power, there must also come great responsibility. If you have the ability to do something, make sure you do it for the good of others. And I like how they kind of changed it in The Amazing Spider-Man where Martin Sheen had said,
if you could do good things for other people, you had a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility.
It also kind of goes in with what Aunt May says, being, when you help someone, you help everyone. Those two quotes from Aunt May and Uncle Ben are ways of life I try to uphold every single day. Because as I've said in the past, I feel like I have this gift to help others. And that's what I choose to do by speaking on this channel and expressing myself to maybe help you express yourself. And that gift came from the love of probably one of the greatest characters ever written in the history of fiction, Spider-Man. That is a wrap on this week, everybody. Happy 60th anniversary to the web-slinging Spider-Man. I am so happy. This has been such a crazy, crazy week. A crazy year with a lot of the different toys that they've been putting out for Spider-Man. Best believe I've got them all on pre-order. But if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like. It is always so much appreciated here in the sanctuary. For mental health, dating, everyday life advice, and movie reviews, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And next to that is the notification bell for every week This Lonely Lover Boy pops up in your feed. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch. We did another sponsored stream from HelloFresh. We had a lot of fun. And remember, if I didn't see you this week, I'll see you next week. There are just a couple more shirts in the beach trip left, and summer is almost over, so be sure to get yours. Remember, use code Aries for 10% off your final order. For video uploads and stream updates, please be sure to follow my socials, my Twitter, and my Instagram. Again, links will be in the description below, as well as all the equipment that I use for each and every video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.